Robbie Anderson motions, and on third down, pressure, and they got him. There he is. First play, first sack. Myles Garret plays on 3rd and 8. McCown is taken down, sacked on the play. Back at the 11 by Myles Garret once again.
With a halftime lead.
And the one thing the Texans have always had is a stout defense for that second half.
And here is a sack as Watson goes down. Myles Garret getting in the back, a loss of...
Well, a run option play here. Mariota nowhere to throw. Boy, what a play by Myles Garret. Was not fooled. And Mariota wisely.
Dalton in trouble, and down he goes. Myles Garret with his 5th sack of the season.
Buffalo wraps it up next week against Miami, but first they got to get through New England, and Trubisky is sandwiched. Myles Garret, James Burgess.
The Bears as a whole had no idea what to do with this one. You had guys coming free everywhere.
Well, Garret lined up inside over the nose guard and came off a stunt.
This offense has been deadly against other defenses. Steelers down to one timeout. Football is loose. Cleveland's got it. Caleb Brantley with the fumble recovery. Second turnover committed by the Steelers.
Roethlisberger running out of time, hit from behind, and he goes down. Myles Garret.
Well, you can see the excitement for Myles Garret.
Receiving today. Hit from behind. The ball is loose. Do the Browns have it? They do.
Trying to run the ball against a good front.
3rd down and 10, and Darnold is sacked. Garret.
Everything's going to get funneled to the middle.
Darnold tripped up. And we'll see.
There he is. Carr can't find anyone. Ball comes loose. And this play was blown dead.
Keeps working on this rush. No place to throw this football. It just continues to fight and fight and fight. And that is a fumble, man. How is his progress stopped?
Flacco steps up. Now the pressure coming, and down he goes. Myles Garret now with 5.5 sacks.
Winston has the ball batted out of his hands and picked up by the Browns. And the Browns, it is a fumble, and it's recovered by the... Seemed to be movement on the right side. But Winston now in trouble, is sacked.
But then Jameis Winston, and come on, he knows better than this, right? He's been in the league for 5 years. You absolutely cannot take a shot. You don't have to be a hero right here, but it's...
Centers action at 2-4-1. Easily could have a better record than that. Roethlisberger steps up, in trouble. Roethlisberger is sacked. Garret was looking to punch the
13-yard line for a first down. Coming left, going back the other way, and goes down. Stumbled, and Myles Garret.
2-yard catch on this 11-play drive. 3rd down into. Here comes Garret. Down goes Driscoll.
Stance. I mean, we talk about this suddenness with a pass rusher like Myles Garret. He's got those long arms and heavy hands to control an opponent. He's a game changer who can dominate with his combination of speed, quickness, and power.
Watson to throw on first down, running out of time, and goes down back at the 36-yard line. That was Myles Garret. 3 of its timeouts remaining. Under pressure, and Watson is dragged down.
Cam Newton going to go down. A loss of 2. Myles Garret.
Would have loved to have turned this game with that catch. Jackson wrapped up. And that is Myles Garret making the play.
Mariota takes
taken down with a flag, and it's Myles Garret. We got right around Kelly, and he had 13 and a half fifth and final year of his rookie contract. He's rolling out and slides as he sees Garret waiting for him.
His first pass of the night comes with pressure, and it comes with Myles Garret getting... And taken down by Myles Garret again.
I just like Myles Garret. He's a power rusher. He just bull rushes, beats him back, and gets the quarterback. Myles are playing really well.
Jets 10 penalties and 6 on the offense. Falk, and again it's Garret. Myles Garret is having himself a night against both Simeon earlier and now Falk.
Well, just watch Myles Garret, number 95. This really isn't a good pass rush move. This is, I've been in the weight room all off season long, and I'm just going to be stronger and more physical than you. That's the name of that move. Myles Garret.
This blitz from hurting him the way that it has in the past.
Said they rush 4. Goff, look out, the arm coming forward or not. For the moment, it's a live football. And it's Schobert.
So no impact at all in the first half until it matters most, and just enough.
6 weeks. He's dealing with a broken leg he suffered in week 2, and yet they're having this kind of success. And now coming in is Myles Garret, his 7th sack of the season.
Not quite in that 6'4" quarterback preferred range. Wilson in the pocket. They got him. He is sacked. It's the 8th of the... Wilson from the pocket, and they got him.
Oh, they had a chance at the turf for a while, but we've seen Myles Garret be relentless in his pass.
Brady. He's sacked as the Browns. Garret.
Joe Burrow's got to be smart here with the football.
And he's not. Gets it knocked out. Browns have it. And they take over basically where they just gave it back.
You got Gio Bernard right there who could give him a chip, who could secure the inside, but he doesn't. He's more interested in getting out into his route. Myles Garret, that's a great job of...
Head high snap to Haskins with backside pressure coming. He's in trouble, and Haskins is pulled down from behind by Myles Garret. Got it by the shirt.
Tempo, no huddle by Washington.
He's been effective for them at times today, but Haskins in trouble, and that's a strip. Ball is out, and it's recovered by Myles Garret. The strip sack, the turn.
The rookie from Wisconsin. Be a 2nd down and 6, and Prescott looking to throw it, has some pressure, and down he goes. The hometown boy, Myles Garret, who grew up.
A little help. Dak Prescott cannot hold that ball. He's got to turn it loose. Throw it away for the incomplete. Do not take that sack.
Prescott, pressure, stripped. Ball is loose. It's on the ground. It is picked up by Vernon, Cleveland. Myles Garret, another strip sack.
You've got no running back chip to that side.
Myles Garret, 2 sacks already today. He now has 5, which leads the league. And he's forced 3 fumbles all
from their practice squad this Saturday before the game in Chicago last week. 1st and 10, Rivers feels the pocket start to collapse. We know he's not very mobile, and they do get to him from the back. And it is Myles Garret again.
Myles Garret has such an arsenal of moves. There aren't many like him. Look at how he just bends the corner on LaRaven Clark.
230. Been a quiet day for Myles Garret so far. Here he comes. Here he comes, and he's got Roethlisberger back at the 14, and the Browns will want to take a timeout.
Well, you see Garret trying to double, triple team him, but he's just too good.
Receivers on the sideline.
Play clock down to 1. Here they come. Garret. Football is loose. Who's got it? It's still loose. Far side of the field. And they say Cleveland recovers the football. Burrow flushed out of the pocket. Here comes Garret giving chase. Second sack for Garret. He has been a wrecker of offenses.
Quarterback here, Dick. Everybody spread out.
And the good protection dissolved in a hurry, and a loss back to the 32-yard line, and it's Myles Garret.
Tannehill. He gets crushed by Myles Garret. Tannehill had no time.
Right there, and then watch the path to the quarterback and how quick he's off the ball and past the upfield upfield shoulder.
My brother has a dog from a litter of puppies that Freddie had. Myles Garret comes around the edge, and they converge on
3rd and 4 for New York. Running back is Ty Johnson. Darnold hit and smothered and down. Myles Garret got him. It's sack number 12 for Garret.
Garrett's going to get the best of him on this one. Watch as he gets to the outside. He uses both hands to sweep that left arm of Becton away.
What do? Do you play soft? They're a little soft for my liking here.
Pressure. They got him back at the 40-yard line.
Myles.
Second down on the fake. Pressure coming, and he is buried. It's Owusu Koramoah again. 3rd and 14. Fields pressure again, and he is sacked again. Myles Garret got home. Four-man rush, pressure coming. Fields in trouble, and he's down again. Myles Garrett's got 2.5 sacks in the first half.
I think he's going to be just fine.
0 for 5 on 3rd. Fields in trouble. Down he goes again. The 6th sack for Cleveland. Myles Garret has 3.5. It's a new career high.
And then up in the line. Do they drop? Do they come?
They're coming. Fields is in trouble. Racing away, and he's sacked again. Myles Garret.
You're done. Watch. It almost seemed like he thought he was going to sit down and close off that stunt.
2nd down 9. Build the block at the left tackle, but here comes a crumbling pocket, and down he goes. Sacked on the play. Garret got him. Was right in there. Kansas City with 2 touchdowns in the game winner at Arrowhead a couple weeks ago. 1st and 10. Good ball. Oh, look out. Here they come. Garret got him. Just devours him. Another sack. That's the #1 man in the NFL.
And off the play action, pressure coming. Murray in trouble. Down he goes. Myles Garret with his 8th sack of the year.
Bridgewater sacked. Flag on the play. Clowney got him. Bridgewater in some serious trouble. Got a yard maybe.
From behind, they get to him. And yes, it's Myles Garret.
Sack pace and goes right around more on the left side.
Thank you, Gene. First down for the Bengals from the 16. And now Burrow. As Garret is one of those running after him.
You have the right guys and you're drafting the right kind of people, and that's why this division is so deep.
Oh, Burrow never had a chance as Garret beat his man so quickly.
Watch how wide Myles Garret is, and Williams had no chance on that.
Cost is up as another tight end. He's in there right now. 2nd down and 6. Jones goes down. Mac Jones sacked.
We lost Ronnie Stanley, the great offensive lineman, week 1. Here's Jackson on 1st down, looking deep. He was covered, and he's brought down. He's sacked by the league leader. Myles Garret gets his career high 14th sack.
I'm kidding you. 3 different guys could not block Myles Garret. 1, 2, 3. Big guys.
I'm laughing because it is, those are 2 imposing.
Oh, Huntley was hit. That's loose. It's free. Myles Garret picks it up, takes it in, touchdown!
They didn't call it an. What an incredible play by Myles Garret.
Oh, I think his arm was cocked and that ball was free.
Yep.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah, that is.
That's a touchdown. Fumble, touchdown, Cleveland.
A lot of times when you see the ball go.
Second down and 14. As Allen is wrapped up, down he goes. Back at the 23-yard line.
Newly constructed offensive line, and of course the new coordinator in Ben McAdoo. Mayfield is lit up, and it's his old buddy Myles Garret. Garret, third in the league in sacks last season, second in quarterback hits. Here he comes again. Gets to Baker. Football comes loose. Who's got it? And somehow Carolina recovers the football.
He gets so much depth around the corner. You got to help with the tight end shipping, but he gets so much ground covered so quickly. He's so fast off the ball that a young player just can't imagine that a guy that big, that's...
So the Browns again are able to punch it into the end zone. 14-7, Flacco and company begin at the 30, and Flacco is lit up. It's guess who? Myles Garret. Football came loose, and the officials say that the Jets...
Jacoby Myers had 7 catches, 111 yards against the Lions last week. 2nd and 15. Oh, he was hit coming around the edge. Garret got it. Ball is loose. Now the question is fumble or incomplete pass. Well, they're calling it. And Alex Wright as well.
Watch as he comes around the edge. Zappe's eyes are to the left, so he's not even a...
With Stevenson in. Look out for Garret. He's got him, and down he goes.
Watch him coming off the edge here against Trent Brown. It's the left arm that he's holding, and that's the arm that he uses to wrap him up and ultimately bring him down.
Clowney was inactive today because he's got an assortment of injuries, as we heard earlier on from Mel. Clowney has missed 3 of the last 4 games with the right ankle. Down he goes, grabbed at the 18. Garret, Myles Garret, comes up with his 3rd sack in less than 2 games.
Burrow 3 for 3 on 3rd down. Not this time. Game at home against Kansas City. We'll have them the second to last weekend of the year as Burrow is sacked. When they
Singletary in at running back. Garret is coming. Allen in trouble. Allen goes down. Myles Garret with the sack.
In your living room going, it looks like Myles Garret threw our quarterback down too hard. Well, you got to remember Josh Allen, if you just grab him a little bit, he's going to run out of that. So Myles Garret had to make sure he had him, took him to the ground.
You have the 2 safeties back there watching Tom Brady.
Brady sacked on 3rd down. Myles Garret coming. Brady on 3rd down.
Got him.
Goes down.
Garret, by not chipping him, by not sliding the protection over to him, he's going to eat your lunch. And
Burrow, and another flag comes in. And Chase going to try and throw it and going to go down.
4:24 to go. Snoop Huntley looking deep for a second. Now he's just trying to find anybody. And he tries to get away and cannot. He takes the sack. Myles Garret comes up.
Nowhere for Snoop Huntley to go.
Loss of 6. Huntley is bagged again. Back to back. Garret.
Clowney around as they often do. Here comes Garret. Here comes Garret. There's Garret right on cue with the sack. 14.5 this season.
Start moving them around. You can pick guys. You can do all kinds of things to get those one-on-ones. And it's so much harder when a guy is coming from 2 or 3 yards off the line of scrimmage that has that athleticism for an offensive lineman. Schweitzer right there, the center, getting beat on.
A rough December where they went 0-2-1 with Heineke at quarterback. Wentz getting the start today as the calendar flips. Wentz trying to spin away, and he's going to end up.
Yeah, and this is one where you just want to know. I understand where your check down is. You climb that pocket, just get it out of your hand, take the shallow complete.
Pickett can't escape the rush, led by Myles Garret.
Off of the edge, just how fast he is and how he's able to bend and turn the corner. Just a little stutter step inside, and then just once he rips, he's right past Dan Moore.
Burrow and the Bengals trying to convert. Burrow.
Toss down, Myles Garret.
He's on his horse because the pressure's there. And Myles Garret.
Boy, how crazy is that stat? First time that this Cleveland defense has had to play in their own red zone. That football is loose. That's a live ball, and Henry falls on it.
Yeah, right off the left side. And Garret, once again, he's just working one-on-one with Dillard. And, you know, a lot of the pressure has come from the tackles and that left side. Dillard has had, this is a legit front four, and so far, whether it's Henry or the offensive line, they haven't been able to stop him.
On 3rd and 11, Tannehill crushed.
Away from Denzel Ward, who is up here.
On 3rd and 10, Garret burying Tannehill. For the Titans as they come up empty.
Just, you know, Dillard on
your top defensive players. They have been off the charts. Here they come again.
There's
Garret around the corner. Tannehill somehow out of the end zone to avert what would have been disastrous.
So the Ravens have a minute 20 to work with now. And Jackson gets crushed by Myles Garret. Loss of 9 on the play.
The ability to adjust and adapt. And Myles Garret.
As this very impressive start for Indianapolis continues, and here comes that Cleveland defense. Garret knocked it loose. Who's got it? At first glance, it appears as though the Colts have recovered. Now they say Cleveland football. Minshew from his end zone. Here comes Garret. Football's loose. Who's got it? Cleveland. It's still loose. No signal yet. Touchdown. Tony Fields.
Doesn't matter. Chip, bump, whatever. That's not going to happen. And Freeland's got to do a.
3rd down and long. Smith trying to climb the pocket. He gets swallowed up. It's Myles Garret finally putting his stamp on this game.
Exactly right, Adam, because you're going to watch. He's got a double team right there. And it's actually the pressure generated by Obo Okoronkwo coming from the right side right there, number 54. That makes him hold it, step up. That gives.
Asked him to do since he became the head coach. And he said all he thinks Murray needs is you see.
The guy from the Chiefs has more touchdowns than Mark Andrews.
That's some guy named Travis Kelce.
The guy from the Chiefs. Jackson sacked back at the
defensive front for the Browns. Watch all 4 of them. They get up. And now once you get up there, you collapse.
So a depleted Cleveland secondary following the sack. 3rd down and 17. Jackson in trouble. Down he goes again. Second straight play, Myles Garret.
Smith and Watt. Steelers won the game 26-22. Look out! Kenny Pickett gets drilled by Myles.
And what Cleveland did was they blitzed the nickel defensive back, and created an opening and a one-on-one for Myles Garret.
Harris shifts out of the backfield. Protection for Pickett. Breaks down, and Pickett is thrown down by Myles Garret.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this guy's as good as I've seen.
Meanwhile, Simeon gets sacked back at the.
Now he's back up here on the top, but they're rotating him quite a few times this game.
Up on the rookie that time, who beats him. Ball is out, and it is recovered by Dallas. Myles Garret
from the red zone, 3rd and 8. Lawrence hits. Myles Garret does it again.
Get one-on-one blocking. You're going to see him down the bottom. He comes and just knocks that ball.
Levin Tucker at the bottom of your screen is the speed burner. Again, no Devontae Adams, and a sack taken. Myles Garret getting to the quarterback. The Ravens
to bring the heat with the linebackers.
I think I'd go play action here.
That's what they do. The pocket collapses, and Myles
around Colton Miller. He's not thinking run at all.
He was feeling pass all the way. That is tough for an offensive lineman. If you're trying to sell play action a little bit, the run, and the DN's just not.
Herbert in this offense back onto the field. They begin just outside their 20. Herbert fakes the pitch. Here they come again. Second time they get to him. It's Garret. First sack in 4+ games. Get to the quarterback quickly. Herbert on 3rd and long. Buried again. And it's guess who? Myles Garret, if you've just hopped on with us, 2 sacks in the first quarter alone. Here he comes again. Herbert climbs the pocket. Garret. Just an absolute monster.
Fence's right side now. He just went to work on Rashawn Slater, and now they put him over on the other side, work on the rookie. And this has kind of been Myles Garret in every.
It's the way he has.
So 3 tight ends here. Wilson under pressure. Bury him. Myles Garret wants to hear it from the crowd, and he will. Here, under pressure, loses the ball. Strip, and the Browns are there to get it. Myles Garret came in.
About the speed, he knows about that power that he has. Again, that's that combination, 275 pounds. But sometimes it's not about the sack, it's that length and just getting his hands on.
Wilson, he's going to get sacked back at the 38-yard line. Myles Garret.
Defense is just so dominant. 3rd and 14. Here's Garret. Look at Myles Garret. With the be quiet crowd right there. Great spin move. Finishes it off, and you got
the entire middle of the field wide open. He knows nobody's there. He just takes it and runs.
And Garret gets him coming around the blind side to get to Burrow for
3rd down today. Tyreek Hill in motion. Huntley looking his way, now in trouble. Huntley trying to escape, he cannot. And guess who? Myles Garret with a sack on his 29th birthday. The Miami Dolphins go empty here, so the rookie, Patrick Paul, is on an island. And 2nd down and 7. Huntley trying to step up in the pocket and take him down. And Myles Garret, if he gets credit for that sack, it would be his 14th of the year. And this is a stat that he pointed out on Hard Knocks. First in NFL history with 4 straight years of at least 14 sacks.
9:22 to go. Cincinnati up by 1. And on 1st down, Burrow under pressure. Down he goes. Guess who? Myles Garret with the sack.
Blocking him. And it's funny when you talk to Jim Schwartz and you talk to him about his skill set and what he can do. He's like, listen, everybody knows he's the game wrecker. Everybody knows to look for 95 pre-snap. It's not like he's hiding from anybody.
2nd and 16 up by 1 point in the 4th. Burrow. Pocket collapsing. Garret again! Number 11 all-time of Joe Burrow.
Garret and Denzel Ward. And he's so good. I mean, Orlando Brown Jr. thought he would.
On 1st down, Jackson. He's under pressure, and he's going down. Myles Garret will get a piece of that one. Cameron Thomas will get the other piece.
Well, this is the value of having Myles Garret, okay, coming off the edge. He gets favorable matchups for the other guys. Inside move against Stanley, spins around, and then Cam Thomas helps to finish it off. That is not a good play or rep for Lamar Jackson. I know that Lamar...
With the play clock at 1. Jackson, pressure's coming.
Wow.
And Myles Garret spins him down. So good.
The Browns defense. Here comes Myles Garret. Who else around the edge? They even try to give body presence with Hill. I think Ronnie Stanley was expecting a little bit more from the back. I think Ronnie Stanley thought the back would at least collision Myles Garret.
Saturday meetings at the hotel. Love. Pressure up the middle, and he's down. Garret got there. Some help up the gut from Aiden Huntington. And the two guys that trained together in the summer meet together at the quarterback.
and forced.
Watch, he's got two guys that are going to try to block him. You're going to get a little chip, and then you got the tackle in position. But again, Rasheed Walker not
A
able
little
to
bit more, but this Browns defense is jacked up.
Cleveland top 5 defense. Tua. Myles Garret coming with the heat.
Jim Schwartz trying to change things up. You see the Dolphins put in goal the fullback up there to chip.
And the tight end's always a target. You saw Jim Schwartz, his defense on 3rd and goal. What is May going to do? He's in some trouble here, and he is sacked by Myles Garret.
Find out where 95 is right here. Watch, they're going to use two guys, 1-2, on him, and still the ability to defeat the first guy, then slap this hand of the second guy, Will Campbell, and still get to the quarterback. Unbelievable.
And that's Hollins in motion. They looking the other way, and now he's in trouble, and they're going to bring him down. At the 19-yard line, Myles Garret, his second sack of the game.
Right down here. Watch the attention that he draws. There's a guy, there's an inside guy, there's another guy over there, and Myles Garret with that big Euro step. That's what he called that. The Euro step. Push up the football field, then jump.
6 different receivers have caught a ball today for May, who's in the pocket, and the ball is knocked out. And there's a scramble around the 37-yard line. It looks like the Patriots got it back.
Myles Garret also double-teamed, tight end first, then it's Will Campbell. He steps inside and slides around. Watch, there's one, here comes 2, step underneath, rip, go get that ball. You know, you've got to go.
Second interception this season from the 6. May on the run and sacked. Garrett's got another one.
Guess who?
Chasing him down, his 4th of the game.
Contained, but not against this guy right here. At 275, there's not a quarterback in the league that he can't run down.
He wasn't sure, but I'm like, wow, you're already assessing, our crew here. And they got May that time. Is that Myles Garret? Or that is 5 sacks, so that's a career high in one game.
He's on the opposite side. Watch this Euro step as he gets back in here. Bam, back in, then he just turns it into power. Drake May gets stuck trying to climb the pocket. And
unbelievable.
He'd just be like, I'll be the beneficiary of that. Well, welcome to the Pro Bowl, Myles Garret. You just made it.
Well, it's a little Michigan-Ohio State action on a Sunday afternoon. You see the numbers there for Fields. Here comes Garret around the edge. Look out. And he gets to Fields.
Left. Yeah, just speed. Now they try to counter this by rolling out Justin Fields to his right, saying, look, we're going to single up over there on the left side, but we're going to run Justin Fields. What really made that? It's 3rd and goal. Lamar rolling right, trying to come back the other way, and Myles Garret is there. A sack on 3rd down. That's his 12th sack. Play action on 1st down. Lamar, pressure coming, and he's sacked again by Myles Garret. His 2nd of the half, and he has 13 on the year. 2nd down and 10. Lamar is 5 for 11 for 94 yards and the interception. Trying to elude the rush, in trouble, and Myles Garret has got him again. Number 3 for Garret today.
They move Myles Garret around this defensive line, and right there he gets past the quarterback, but
right now, 3rd down and 3 for Baltimore. Lamar rolling right, steps up, and he is sacked by guess who? Number 4 for Myles Garret.
Gain of 20 yards. As we head toward the 1-minute mark here in the first half, pressure's coming. Sack number 6. He fumbled the football. Off the play fake to Genty.
Look out.
Pressure's coming. Garrett's got him, and he's going down.
Here he comes. He's inevitable. Coming around the edge. They try to go with a play action fake. He goes right around Forsythe. Genty can't get anything on him, and Myles Garret brings him down again.
He's a machine.
This guy is coming for the record. Defense, if you're the Browns. I know the fans might get frustrated, but
oh, man. Myles Garret just swats the ball out of the hand of Geno Smith.
Forsythe, watch this. It's just a quick stab, and then he discards him. Forsythe loses his footing.
McCaffrey the back. It's 3rd down and 4.
That's Kittle. Here's Purdy. The kid, it's the block. Here comes Garret. It's a sack, his first today. Pressure up the middle. Number 19, number 1 in the NFL. They lose 8 back to the 48.
But there's no replacing a guy playing that well.
Clock running, 40 seconds and counting. 3rd and 5. And there's the sack at the 45-yard line. And there, it's Myles Garret.
All right. Defeat the block by Durham Smythe and make that play.
3rd down and goal. Williams with time. Backside pressure comes. He's in trouble. And Myles Garrett's got one today. 21 on the year. 2 away from the NFL sack record.
Here. And then you're going to turn him over to your left tackle, Ozzie Trapillo. But Caleb still has to have that clock. That clock's got to be, and sometimes you get out of rhythm. And it's been hard for him to get back into that zone.
3rd and 15. Williams, pressure comes, down he goes, it's Myles Garret.
And I think the interesting thing when we talk about what Myles Garret has achieved so far this season,
worked very quickly, either handing the ball off or getting rid of it, not to even give him a chance. Allen gets out of there.
There's a chance.
Allen is tripped up. Myles Garret gets to the QB on the scramble.
How are they going to judge this?
First down. Burrow, he's under pressure, he's sacked. And there it is, a record that has stood nearly a quarter of a century has a new leader as 30-year-old Myles Garret records his NFL record 23rd sack of the year, passing Michael Strahan and T.J. Watt on the all-time list.
You see Myles Garret, he just wins right away. To be that big, but that athletic to dip, a la Von Miller, beats Orlando Brown and gets in the backfield in under 2.5 seconds, Tom.